Today I will be presenting my fifth assignment, Video Course Project Presentation by Linette D, Spring 2018, for the course EDDN 625, The Education of Young Children Birth through Second Grade, Principles and Methods, Instructor Maria Brockton. So, for Lesson 1, my primary learning target is Cognition and Knowledge of the World, Domain 5, Social Studies, CLL 1D, which describes topographical features of familiar places like hills, rivers, roads, mountains, etc. The supporting learning target is CLL 5, to demonstrate understanding of frequently occurring verbs and adjectives by relating them to their opposites. Example, up, down, stop, go, in, out, natural and artificial, or in this case, from my lessons, natural world versus human world. The first worksheet that I used is from the book Geography, Learn and Explore for Pre-K, and the author is Mark Schulman, educational consultant, Kara Pranikoff. This is what the material and the worksheets look like. Natural world versus the human world. I do my explanations that natural world is not touched by people, and the human world is created by people. I have the students circle what's from the natural world and what's from the man-made world. For the other lessons, I use these worksheets. They have to circle what's man-made and put a rectangle over natural things. And over here, I introduce maps and how they could help us find our way and places in the world. To them, I introduce a globe that's very, for tactile learners, I introduce a globe that has bumps and depressions and elevations. Then they have to tell me, well, which one is most like the globe? They have to circle this one and this one, and which one is most likely a flat map. Obviously, they would do that, right? At the end of the first lesson, I tell them which map is likely to show you the way for a forest, a neighborhood, an ocean, and an island. The second lesson, I introduce directions. Up, down, across. They have to tell me that the dog has to go across, the bird has to go down, and the cat has to go up to get to the house. After that, I introduced all these things. Apart from the things I introduced here, I use the Wilderness book. The Wilderness book has all these beautiful photographs. I use this one for near and far. The tree is near, the mountain's far, bushes to the far left, right. These bushes are to the far left. And I try to use things that are really engaging for the students. Penguins. All right, this one is near. This penguin is far. These are to the far right. This one's to the the farthest left. This mountain is far away. This is nearer. The snow is the nearest. Use those, and you could just take a look at maybe some other pictures and really beautiful natural pictures, and they all understand that this is completely untouched by man. The other book I use is World's Greatest Cities by Joan Rickard. I introduce this as a real-life photograph, and I help them understand that this photograph from a bird's eye view is able to help them find places, in the world. Like, for instance, I'm looking for the East River. Obviously, if I'm here, which side can I go to, right? Obviously this. And if I want to find Central Park, where do I have to go? Do I have to go this way or that way? Things like that. Discussions. At the end, I show them a picture of Hagia Sophia, and I tell them, well, if you are standing here, how do you get out? What direction would you have to go to get out? And they would tell me, we would have a discussion about that. And what if you're here and you want to get out? Where do you have to go through? Through what things do you have to go through? And I would use pictures like these for discussion. Another material I need to use for these lessons is the compass rose. This would be a clear printout. So I would introduce north, west, east, and south, relating them to up, down, left, right. And I will tell them we don't use up, down, left, right in maps. We use north, south, east, west. And then I would introduce the clear thing, and I would say, okay, now we have other directions here, right? It's a little different. Northwest, southeast. Northeast, southwest. We can be more accurate on a map. That's it. Thank you very much.